And welcome to Week 8 of the Friday Football Frenzy on a Saturday morning. I'm Stan Pamphilus, along with Jared Fialco. One thing that's happening is we're getting closer to the playoffs.
And when that happens, games get bigger.
Bigger and bigger, yeah.
Bigger. And one of the unexpected biggies, McDowell at Asheville. Not too many people predicted that a few weeks ago.
Not that this will be important, but it has become that way. As this used to be a certain W on the Cougars schedule, but not anymore because Titans 6-1, 2-1 in the MAC.
Good.
They got that impressive win over Erwin. Well, Asheville trying to bounce back from a loss to Enka. And it was homecoming at Asheville. Cougars hoping to zoom by the Titans and get back on the winning track.
Zoom, zoom.
First drive, rock'em sock'em football. Cougars use all running plays. Josh Irby, the big horse, until the last call. But he gets popped right here. But he's tough. But then the very last play of this drive, they decide to play action fake it. And there, Howerton faking and finds Travis Lytle out of the backfield, 7-0 in the first. Second quarter, another big drive for Asheville, capped off. Jermaine Battle comes in, spins out, scores. That made it 14-0. Irby hurt his knee in the first half. Don't know the extent of the injury. McDowell, though, comes back down the field, and what a nice play here. Grant Robinson finds Johnny Cooper, streaks down the sideline, knocked out at about the 8. That sets up a Robinson TD to make it 14-7. I didn't get this very well, but you'll see the end result.
Well, it's a mess. I mean,
Ricky Scott, there he is.
There's a mess of people. There's a bunch of people in front there.
And that's right. That's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. 21-7 at the half. Asheville, they go into a tough 28-21 win after that long run.
Asheville School welcomes back its former coach and his new team, Dale Earnhardt, now at Rabun Gap. The key to this game, let's just say, it was the big play. 6-6 after the Eagles tied up, ensuing kickoff. Mo Carlton follows his blockers along the left side, and welcome to Mo's. Gets a clear path to the end zone. 12-6 after the point after. That didn't quite work out.
He barbecued him tonight.
Second quarter, Blues facing third and long. They go for the tailback draw, and you can call Jay Evans the Teflon tailback. You can get a hand on him, but it takes a lot more than that to bring him down. Top 5 play candidate for sure. 20-6 after the 2-point conversion. Eagles score on the next drive, making it a 20-12 game, but then Naeem Swinton gets in on the long run theme. A spin, a stiff arm, a sprint, and a score. Gone. 27-12. Blues win it 47-38. 6-0 TCR at Erwin. Warriors have had some injuries, but they are awfully dangerous at home. 14-all in the second half. Noah Suber finds Logan Moore for a short gain. Wait, a medium gain. Wait, a rather large gain. Moves the chains for a first. Sets up Malik Griffin later in the drive, who takes the inside handoff and takes off. Griffin goes up the middle and in for a 6-0, 110 yards rushing, 2 tutties for him, 21-14. Erwin's turn. Austin Brown quick out to Seth Carter, who will lose that handle, but so be. Stays Erwin ball. Good thing, too, because D'Angelo Collington later in the drive from a few yards out. Stick him up. 21 up. But TCR would not be denied last night. Fourth frame, Griffin, his second score, the most important of them all. Why? Because it was the game winner. Along the left side and in, 28-21 Rams, staying perfect.
Let's go to Reynolds. Enka at Reynolds, homecoming for the Rockets. A lot of excitement on the field. Second quarter, they get more excited. Reynolds, Levi Ledford looking. Then he pops it to C.J. Allen, spins out on one tackle. Nice move there. Gets deep into Enka territory where they finally drag him down. Ooh, big hit. That sets up out of the Wildcat, Jave Jones. Goal line in. Touchdown for 4 yards out, 7-zip. Enka has her own stud running back. Not this cheerleader, though. She's going to get a lot of work. It was Chris Carver. Nice cut outside, good block. And then what you call a...
Careful on the sidelines.
Oh, look out. Penalty on that. Not
Injuries happen that way.
Penalty flag. That gives Enka a closer chance, and they take advantage. Carver bulls in there. We're tied at 7. Enka trying to spring another upset. But later in the second quarter, Akela Smith gets the call. Boy, he's a big back. He gets a big hole. And
he's got some spring in his step.
Nice score, too. 14-7, and Reynolds goes on to win it 35-7. That little girl, she's in good shape tonight. One of the great rivalry games in not only the mountains, but the state and really the nation is Tuscola versus Pisgah.
For the 4th straight year, it's featured in the iHigh.com Great American Rivalry Series, despite the fact that neither team has really had a shining season, both 2-5. But it's Pisgah, Tuscola. It's like pizza. Even when it's bad, it's good. And we skip straight to the good stuff. Tied at 21, Bears start a drive on their own 6, but march on. McKinley Brown finds Dakota King in the flat, and it's good to be the King. Bounces outside, bounces back inside, bounces down to the 14-yard line with 45 ticks left in the game. So what do you call? Do you go for the kill or line up for a field goal? You call anything but this. Paul Leverett punches the pigskin away from Josh Nolan. Levi Duffield's got it. We are going to OT. Tuscola on the 0-1st. Mountaineers leave it up to Logan Rich. He's good from 24 yards out. 24-21. Nathan Higdon from a little farther out to match. No good. Another classic in the Pisgah-Tuscola rivalry, and it's the Ayers in the extra session. 3-point winners. However, the big winner, the guy who won $5,000 in the 50-50 raffle. Look me up.
That's a good Friday night right there. Big game in the Western Highlands Conference. Madison having a historic season, trying to keep it going against Owen, a team that's given them trouble in the past. Madison trying to strike quick. First quarter, Tyler Rogers goes deep to Cole Cuthbertson, but check out Drew Brown. Nice pick. Drive is dead. Time to take a few pictures on that one. It looks good.
It'll last longer that way.
Owen trying to go through the air, too. Sam Drummond's going to roll out, and Jeremiah Russell says, take my picture because I'm making a big sack. Now some gutsy play calling for Madison. 4th and inches, their own territory. Rogers keeps it, bobbles it, gets it back, makes the first down. That keeps the drive alive. It continues until right before the half. Rogers has him in position at the 11 of Owen. Drops back again. Pressure, rolls away from it. His eyes stay downfield. Looks to the corner of the end zone. Wide open, Derek Hyman. Touchdown, 7-0 at the half. Madison goes on to win this one 14-7.
Franklin lost a lot of players from a powerhouse team, but haven't lost many games since. 5-2 at struggling North Henderson with 1 win. One of the guys who came back for the Panthers, Mr. Markel Manning, and there he goes. He was a good one to come back. Coach Brooks probably very happy that he is back in the fold because that makes it a 44-0 Franklin advantage. North Hendo, though, gets on the board, avoids the shutout in the 4th quarter. Zach DeHagen, he's got a heck of a cannon and finds Tyler Sargent for the 6er there, made it 44-6, but Franklin got out to an early lead and never looked back in this one. Big winners 44-7 over North Hendo.
All right, let's go to East Flat Rock now. The high-flying Eagles of East Henderson. They are computer game good. Points all over the place against Smoky Mountain. Homecoming at East. Smoky trying to ruin it. Chase Morgan, nice big run down the sideline to go. Big hit. And then Morgan says, I can take it. He's going to bull in for a touchdown, 7-0. We got an upset brewing? He says, not so fast.
Wait.
Seth Owens got their own stud running back, or Eagles have their own stud running back. It's Matt Bishop, another former player of the week of ours. Down the sideline.
We give out the awards for a reason.
Touchdown. These guys are good, 7-7. Now Spears trying to get it back. He's going to go back to pass, but Jay Spellman, he smells this thing out, steps in front, pick 6, gone. 14-7. East Henderson goes on to win this one by a score of 50-20.
We finish up in Cherokee where the Braves trying to pull off the biggest upset of the year perhaps against top-ranked Swain County. The defending state champ Maroon Devils haven't missed a beat this year on offense or defense. Logan Woodall found that out the hard way. He finds Matt Manley. There's just one catch. Matt Manley does not play for his team. Manley takes it back 40 yards for the score. Swain up 7-zip before its first offensive snap. And the Devils did get snaps under center. They made him worthwhile. Handoff to Blake Wright. Let's just call him the wrecking ball. Lowers the boom on into the end zone. Swain up 20-0 after 1 quarter. Second frame, Braves on the doorstep. But from the 1-yard line, knock, knock. Nobody's home. Ball is out of there and going the other way. And the Devils get right to work as Garrett Lane gets to stepping. Sidestepping, that is. Bounces to the left side, and 42 yards later, yeah, he's home. 27-zip Devils at this point. They roll 61-8.
All right, other scores from last night. You see Hendersonville big over Mitchell. And Thomas Jefferson now has lost a couple in a row as Mountain Heritage beats them.
St. Stephen's over North Buncombe. And Christ School still perfect on this season as they top Lake Christian by 10.
And West Henderson stops Brevard's chance at a victory, 34-21.
Shelby, they're good. They beat Chase 49-7.
Patton edges RS by 1, and East Rutherford a tough loss to Burns.
Murphy, the defending 1A state champions, they're looking awfully good too. Setting up a big matchup against Swain in Week 11 coming up. That will be a dandy. They top their rivals Andrews by 24.
Robbinsville a winner over Rosman, and
Polk County 28-7 over Avery County.
And Braves fans don't have to suffer anymore. They're out again as they lose 6-3. 3 errors, one by Chipper Jones, killed them, so they're out. But, wait till next year.
Farewell to Chipper, though.
Yeah,
even as a Mets fan, I can say that.
Hall of Famer, great
guy.
career, just a bad game. But that's it for us. We'll see you again on Monday, but Jared will see you tonight at 6 o'clock on My 40.
That's right. Western Carolina tries to dethrone the defending SoCon champions, Georgia Southern. We'll have highlights for you tonight at 6, and then again after the game.
Have a great weekend.